Selena Harris. Every cowboy has a story, and today we are here with the Rideability fundraiser, and I'm going to let this next lady introduce herself and tell her part of this event.
Yeah. Well, my name's Kayla. My daughter's been riding with Miss Wendy for about 2 years now, and with her special needs and everything that she has, sports and things like that aren't really accessible to her. She's legally blind and has a myriad of other things, but she's incredibly smart and wicked talented. So, like, she's in a gen ed class with her classmates and is doing things a little bit different, but still keeping up with her peers. And we wanted her to be able to be a part of something to where she not only participated, but she had to work towards something, and she was earning what she was working towards. And Wendy has a really good way of letting these kids have fun, but she also makes them work for it. Like, they have to take care of their horses. They're grooming their horses beforehand or grooming their horses afterwards, and it's not just show up and ride. They're learning about responsibility, they're learning about teamwork, they're learning about everything that they're going to need in this life moving forward, and there's some of them who are able to do Special Olympics, which is just fantastic. Like, Wendy's got such an amazing program set up, and that she has such a drive for it as well. Like, every single kid that she has, she loves them like their own. My daughter, every single one of them, like, she greets them all by name, and she knows all of their stories, and it's just, she's the most incredible person ever. And so for us to be able to work with her has been nothing short of a blessing.
When you look around and you see all these trailers, all these people that are coming to support what is happening here today,
it's going to be fantastic. So the reason why Maddie's putting this on is Miss Wendy runs a nonprofit organization, which means that everything that she's doing is by donations or grants that she's been working towards. And she works 17 hours a day, 7 days a week in order to get these grants for these kids, because a lot of the kids are actually on a scholarship program to where if they don't have the money to be able to ride, Rideability provides it through events like this. Now, this event's a little bit different because they're working on trying to get a covered arena. A covered arena makes a big difference with kids with special needs, because you have a lot of kids who have temperature regulation issues. If it's raining, a lot of things are limiting their ability to ride because you only have so many hours in a day. And so if these kids have their other therapies, if they're doing their school or whatever else, there's a small time during the day where they could ride when it's not 1,000,000 degrees like it is today. So they're really working towards getting that covered arena. They've been at the new facility now for about a year, if not a little bit longer. All the things going on with it, but the next step will be a covered arena. And that hopefully after this event we'll be able to be closer to that
goal.
Because then it's not affecting the lessons. The kids can just be out there even longer, like during the rain, during the sunshine, like in the middle of August.
Yeah. When it's 100 degrees.
When it's 100 degrees.
100 degrees.
They'll be out there and they're not going to be falling out.
Yes. How could somebody donate?
So for this one, it's a little bit different. There's a QR code that has their Venmo, and there's a typical Rideability one, but there's also one that's specific just for this event.
Okay.
But if you go to rideability.com, you might have to get up with Maddie because she's been setting up this whole thing. I don't want to steer you wrong. But if you go to the Rideability website, there's always different options to be able to donate, which is fantastic.
Awesome. If this was the last thing you said to Wendy, what would you want to tell her?
You're going to make me tear up. Honestly, thank you. Because what you're doing for these kids, like my daughter and like everybody else, there's nobody like you.